What is up, everybody? We are back again with another interesting video today, y'all. I apologize, you guys. There's been some major issues going on with me and my body lately. Your boy been feeling sick. I caught the flu. Everybody's getting sick now, and I had a back injury. I fell on some ice, but I'm good now. I'm not sick no more. I'm back. I'm going to put a reminder out that I will make this a kind of a priority where I would go live on Saturdays, and I'm going to record on Wednesdays from now on so that I can keep you guys updated on the NBA and with the pod. I was trying to get my co-host on here, but I really want to get this out the way because I really want to stay on top of my grind, and I want to get as much as viewers, much followers on any platform, and I want to get as much subscribers on YouTube, so I can get this going, so that I can make my logo, and I can make some Coley brands, and put that link in the description so you guys can get some Coley merch, some hoodies, t-shirts, cup mugs, hats, like winter hats, anything. So please help me and my team out so that we can get those numbers rising up higher with the subscribers and likes, so that we can get that situated. But with all being said, this is the Basketball Truth and Knowledge. I am your host, Aramis, and let's get right into it, y'all. What's good, y'all? Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing amazing right now. Hope you guys are sitting down and enjoying this show, and also watching the NFL playoffs today. They're playing today, obviously, so if you're watching that, it's cool. I wouldn't mind, but if you're watching me, then I appreciate it. Just make sure that you like and subscribe and share this to anybody so that they can like and subscribe and then watch these videos. So I know I've been away for like the last 2 weeks now. Last week I was supposed to record, but I had a back injury, so I couldn't record that following week. Actually, no, not last week, but the other week I couldn't record because I had a back injury. Last week I recorded, and I was just so you know, guys, I was supposed to do a part 2, but it didn't happen because there were some minor issues because I was sick, so I couldn't get the video done. So I'm gonna upload that video on YouTube, and then I won't do any clips for that. I'm gonna just upload that video, and then this video I will upload some clips because this is gonna be a long video. This is gonna be a 2-hour video because it's gonna be long. Because a lot of things has happened in the NBA right now that has caught my, has caught my concern, and I need to address. And kind of like it's an issue. I wouldn't say nah. I can't say it's an issue. It's more of like it's I don't know. I don't know how to say it, but for right now, I'm gonna go down the list. If you take a look at the thumbnail, I put NBA Free Day 2025. The reason why I put that on there for the logo is because it is a free day. We're gonna talk about everything. There is no main objective right now because there's a lot going on. There could be anything that I want to speak on, but I made it free day so I can speak on everything. Everything that I have on my list is the main objective. So we're gonna speak on everything. We're gonna get everything all into one video. Okay, get everything all into one video, and then we'll end it off, and then we'll make some stuff like that. So the first thing I want to get into is the Golden State Warriors issue, right? If you guys watched my last video where I talked about the Golden State Warriors happening, that there's 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 something going on. I'm not gonna get into details about what I said in the last episode. If you guys want to go watch that one, you can go watch that one. But but after hearing Curry's, like, the way how he expresses himself about the team and just about playing basketball itself, like, he's just tired. He's just fed up with it. Like, he's on the urge of just dropping it and just walking away from it, because he literally said that I don't like playing on an average basketball team, and I agree. Nobody wants to play on the average basketball team that's not even good of being competitive. It's really not, and it really hurts, and it hurts to see the fans and people who like Curry got to see this man throwing, like, I feel like he's throwing the towel, but I feel I feel his pain, because he doesn't have nobody on that team to help him. You required Buddy Hield during the offseason. Like, he was giving 40, 50% at the three for 3 pointers made in the beginning of the regular season. Now he's only averaging 30%. You got Kaminga, who's not on the contract, who is balling out like crazy, doing everything he can to help the team. You got Curry, who's being hurt every day. Not every day, but just there's always something wrong with Curry. I've never seen him just get so hurt after one game, and he's out for the next. Like, I've never really seen that happen for him, and then I saw the press conference with Steve Kerr. He was saying, like it's my fault. It's our organization's fault for that we're not doing anything to help the team out. Now, a few times there have been teams where me and my co-host will say it's the coaching, it's the coaching. But when it comes to situations like this, I gotta blame it on the coaching. I definitely do, and I am kind of surprised to see Steve Kerr speak on that, and he's able. Honestly, when has a when has a when has a head coach ever really look at his players and be like, okay, he's not happy. If he's not happy, I'm not happy, and it needs to be addressed. So, as a fan and as a podcast Hoko, and as a host of a Basketball Truth Finale podcast, we speak the truth. We're all about the truth here, y'all. But I think the Warriors dynasty is over. Clay left. Draymond is stay getting hurt. Curry stay getting hurt. He can't stay healthy. I'm not blaming it on Curry, but I'm just blaming it on the team itself. I think for the last few games he's had 0 assists. And then people are blaming, like, because he's not passing the ball. He is passing the ball. His team is not scoring. Every time this man dishes the ball off, they're not scoring. Buddy Hield fell off. Ever since we acquired Dennis Schroeder, he fell off. When he was playing with the Nets, the man was like he was getting like what, like 18 points a game. Now he's giving us 10 points a game. A waste of money. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's definitely coaching. Nah, that see, when it comes to trades, it's not coaching. It's the organization itself. It's not coaching. When it comes to games and plays, that's coaching. But when it comes to trades, that's the organization. So the GM, fire him. Fire him immediately. I don't care what y'all think about. I don't care how y'all feel about the GM over there in Golden State. Y'all can come at my neck. Y'all can come at me and talk trash. I don't care. I'm gonna say what I say. That the GM sucks because they haven't done anything. How many times have we been given opportunities to get a decent player that can fit perfectly for the Warriors? I've seen Dennis Schroeder's numbers. I've seen Buddy Hill's numbers. They're not the same of where they were before they came to go to state. Dennis Schroeder, the moment he came here, his stats went down when he was here. Not up, down. He hasn't been helping. What has he done to help the team? Nothing. Literally, really think, y'all. Really think about this. Could this be Curry's last year in the league, y'all? Like, he has 4 rings. The votes for the All Star, he's in second place between Luca and LaMelo. High praise for LaMelo. I'll give his flowers. He's been doing really, really good in the league right now. His numbers is amazing. And he does deserve it, but this will be the first time that Curry is not all like it's not an all-star starter. He's not starting in an all-star. And I'm okay with that. I'm not worried about him not like not starting in the lineup for the all-stars. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the team itself. You're about to lose Kaminga when the trade deadline comes up. We tried to get Paul George. LA wouldn't give him to us. Okay, so they ship him to Philly. We're trying to get Jimmy from Miami. Miami's requiring Wiggins and Kaminga. We're not giving up 2 players. They're not. They wouldn't give up 2 players to get Jimmy. Uh, what else? Vucevic from Chicago Bulls, their center. If we get him, we would have to get rid of Looney. I would gladly get rid of Looney for him. We got to make some kind of trade, yo. I'm tired of picking small people. I'm tired of seeing a trade between the Warriors and another team. If I don't see a big man instead of a guard, pick a small forward, pick a power forward, get a center, get you a two-way wing, get you something that can spread the floor, that can help Curry out, that can back Curry out of a corner. Because right now Curry is in the corner. He's getting double teamed from half court. He's getting triple teamed. Like, every time that he has the ball in his hand, every defender is all on him. And now he has to move out the way, throw the ball away, and create some kind of miracle pass. And then they catch it and they lay it up and then they score. Is that all that it takes for the Warriors to win? Is for some miracle shots, some miracle passes, some lucky stops? We were lucky enough to get this one win over the Timberwolves. We are 3-0 against Timberwolves in the last three times we played them. We almost lost. We almost lost. But if it wasn't for Curry, we would have lost. I'm sorry. If it wasn't for Curry, we would have lost. Draymond wasn't playing that time. He was hurt. Now if Curry was hurt, we definitely would have lost. We're in the 12th seed, yo. No, I'm sorry. We're in the 11th seed. We're in the 11th seed. We're 20-20. That's our record. Warriors are 20-20. They're in 11th spot. I think they face the Kings next, and then they got to face Boston. And I don't know who's after that. Let me look at the schedule. Uh, winning. We're winning right there against the Wizards, against Jordan Poole, our former teammate that we had with the Warriors. And then we got Boston. Now we've already beat Boston before without Jalen Brown. Now they got Porzingis. He's healthy. I mean, they lost to the Raptors with a healthy roster, but we're not the Raptors. I know they're gonna crush us. Now, I'm not gonna doubt the Warriors that they're not gonna win against Boston. I just know I know that they're not gonna win. That's the thing. I know that they're not going to win because think of it this way: we were the number one seed when we started the season. When we started the season, we were undefeated. We lost against the Cavs, and then we were undefeated on the road and home. We lost against the Cavs. Then we started losing games, and then we started winning games because Buddy Hield heated up, Curry started heated up, Draymond was playing defense. Everybody was healthy. Everybody was playing extra. We had the number one defensive team in the league. We were number one in defense, and everything just fell short right after December. Right after December ends, and around mid-January, we fall apart. Now, I want you guys to really think about this and really answer my question when I ask you guys, what do you guys think? Do you think Curry is gonna end his career by next year, or is he gonna leave, go to state, and go somewhere else, or do you think his career is just done? I think Curry needs to just hang it up, cause or I think Curry needs to just go somewhere else, or the team really needs to invest in a really good player, because we're not getting Jimmy. We didn't get PG. We were supposed to get PG, but we didn't get him because LA didn't want us to have him because they're on the same side, because they're on the West Coast. So they're on the same side, and they didn't like him going over there and still being on the West Coast. They wanted to send him somewhere far away, so they sent him to Philly, right? I I don't know, y'all. Like literally, literally, this has been driving me insane, and I don't know what to say. But I'm definitely for sure I'm blaming the organization because they're doing nothing. I repeat, they're doing nothing but watching his team fumble. Even Steve Kerr notices how Curry's so stressed out. Anytime there's a mistake, anytime there's a mistake, he gets frustrated. Steve Kerr gets frustrated. Even he knows that he's not doing a good job. At least somebody's admitting that they're not doing a good job. Yo, make some phone calls. Call these teams. See who's like getting traded. I just seen Mavs are gonna put Daniel Gafford on the trade block. Call up the Mavs. Get Daniel Gafford. Get somebody, bro, that is gonna help the team out. Literally, you're doing nothing but sitting there and watching this team fall. Like, this is the worst. This is the worst season for Golden State. Seen them in the 11th spot, and the record is 20-20. I, I used to man, I used to kick back and see this team rise to greatness, yo. Back like back when I used to watch this team when I was younger, Warriors was the best team in the league. It was Cavs and Warriors, yo. Cavs and Warriors. They were the best teams in the league, East and West. Best teams in the league. Warriors had a 74-5 record when they had KD, Sean Livingston, Jordan Bell, Curry, Clay, Draymond, Kevin Looney, and then they had more. But bro, when I tell you KD, Clay, Draymond, Curry, those four are the reason why Golden State was 74 and no was 75-4. What, that was like 2017 or 18? Around 2017, 18, around that season, that was their record. That was their record. That was the best record. And now we're seeing Cavs and OKC with the best records in the league right now. And actually, I'm going to get into that in a minute. I'm going to do that next because that's the next topic I want to get into. But let me finish this Golden State topic real quick, and I'll hop into the OKC topic. I I'm about to lose a nerve, yo. Like, it's sad to see Curry go through this every time, every year. He gets a new teammate and he just feels like he gets Buddy Hield and they just click. They click so fast, like he's a sharpshooter. Curry's an amazing shooter. He found his buddy. He found his new splash bro. And then he just disappears. He just disappears, yo. Now what? I just really hope that the Warriors find some kind of way where they could just go into these trade blocks pick who they really need and get it. Do whatever it takes. Because honestly, the Warriors are trash. I'm sorry. Y'all can hate me. Go in the comments. Once I post this video, go ahead and criticize me. But do I care? No. Because the Warriors got to do something, man. They got to do it fast. But are they championship contenders? Are they playoff contenders? No. They're not playoff contenders because playoffs is going to be here soon. Once the All-Star week ends, you only got a few more weeks left until playoffs. They're not making it. They could try to get into the play-ins, but they're not making it. Not compared to these other teams that have been playing astounding, like they've been playing really good lately, better than us. We get almost lucky to beat them, but then we lose by 2 points or 5 points, or we get blown out. Y'all let me know in the comments what the Warriors should do. Y'all let me know. Next topic. Rivals. OKC and Cavs. I want to know what you guys feel about that matchup. They had two matchups already. Shaq and Charles were saying no. Shaq was saying that Cavs and OKC are going to be in the finals this year. 100% they're going to be in the finals just because of how they are. Despite Boston, despite Denver, despite every team, the two teams that are going to be in the finals is OKC and Cleveland, and I agree. It's definitely going to be those two, 100%. I like Boston, but I'm looking forward to see Cleveland back in the playoffs and to get and to see them back in the finals. You know, like to see because I saw a comment from D Mitch. He was saying that he wants to recreate what Bron did in in 2016 was bring a chip home for the second time. Now, that just shows you that he's gonna do everything he can to get that chip. And who think he's gonna do the same thing? OKC. Now I don't know how many rings OKC has in their banners, but this is gonna be Shai's first time going to the finals when they get there. When they get there, this will be his first time, and this will be Donovan Mitchell's first time because he's been trying to go there. He would he'll be so close to get there, but then fall short because of who he's been facing. Now he's in a better place where he's like, I got this. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get a chip for Cleveland, just like Bron did in 2016, where he beat the Warriors and got a chip and got his first ring with the Cavs, and so did Kyrie. Now, hey man, go ahead and do it, man. I honestly believe that the Cavs will get another ring. I honestly believe that they can. I believe they can do it. Facing OKC is gonna be a good. It's gonna be a. I promise you, that's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a tough battle. I feel like that's gonna be a good match off. If that is if that matchup OKC and Cleveland in the finals, if that game goes to game 7, no blowouts, no nothing, but back and forth, you have to put that in the most greatest finals of out of all the finals that the NBA has had. You gotta put it up there for that because OKC and Cleveland are a really good team, and they're both really good in defense and offense. Cleveland beat OKC at their home, and then for a rematch, OKC blew out uh Cleveland by 20. Mitchell only had 8 points. That just shows you that how good of a defense OKC has and how good of an offense OKC has. But in Cleveland, they show OKC how good of a defense they have and how good of an offense they have. Really, if you think about it, Cleveland and OKC are number one in offense and defense. They are. That's what's gonna make it so good when they get to the finals. That's what's gonna make it so good. You got two really good teams that is a number one in offense and a number one in defense. Like that is a must see opportunity. Like I don't care who it is. I just don't want to see Denver in there. I don't want to see. I just don't want to see Denver. I want to see other teams get a chance to get in there and get a ring and get the MVP. If I honestly, I don't care who wins. If it's OKC or Cleveland, I don't care who wins. Just somebody get a ring. If Donovan Mitchell gets one, I'm proud of him because he fought for years to get there and he got one. OKC, if they get a ring, that'll be the youngest team to get a ring. So either way, they both win because they're both really good. So I definitely think that OKC and Cleveland would definitely be in the finals this year. I agree with Shaq, but that would be a really good matchup. OKC, there's just something about OKC that makes me like them. That makes me a big fan of OKC. And I'm not saying that, I'm a fan. I'm gonna get a jersey. No, I'm only saying that that makes me a big fan because I like how they play, not how they play, but like the fact is that they're all young. They're all young, and on top of that, you got Chad Holmgren, and then you got Hartenstein. Now, when they beat Cleveland, dude, I seen this man Jalen Williams guard a 7 footer. That just shows that they can still play without their two big men, Hartenstein and Chat. But they had Jalen Williams guarding everybody. Shay's Shay said in an interview that he's 6'4". I don't know his actual height. Let me look it up. Let me look at it for you guys. Hold on. Jalen Williams, who is 6'5", guarding a 7-footer, Jared Allen, and made sure that man did not score. That's impressive. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna give him his flowers for that. That's impressive for someone who's 6'4", guarding 5 positions: point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. And and you're playing for the Thunder, and you're the number one in defense. I don't know, man. Like it's just seeing OKC thrive to greatest. I mean, not like thrive to greatness and developing. The crazy thing is, they're not doing no trades. They did one trade when they required Hartenstein. No, I'm sorry. They didn't make no trades. They just required Hartenstein. They still got the same players. I need everybody to notice this. OKC has never made a trade, but they only required Hartenstein. Only required Hartenstein. Only. And look how good they are. They spent years and years and years and years to develop, and then they got better. They're the number one seed in the Western. Cavs is number one seed in the Eastern. Come on now, y'all. Like, honestly, there are a few teams like OKC, Rockets. I'm surprised to see how the Grizzlies is doing good. Rockets is in the third seed right now. Rockets is doing really good. I could definitely say the same for the Rockets. And Jalen Green has just been improving amazingly so good. You can tell by his stats. You can tell by how well he's been playing. He's dominant. He's hungry. He's looking to get a better chance in the playoffs. Looking to get a better chance at winning. It's amazing, man. Like, I love how these young teams are actually taking the time to just develop each year and just get better. I love it. I love it how OKC is doing it for themselves. Love it how Rockets are doing it for themselves. I love the way how they just take the time to just get better. Like I said, take time to just get better. That's all it really is, yo. We're at 38 minutes. We're at 38 minutes. Let's see. What do I want to get into? Jimmy Butler. So I wanted. So I my last video we did the downfall of Jimmy Butler. In that episode, actually, I'm not gonna break it down too much about it, but all I know is that we had a discussion about Jimmy Butler's trade situation. That's all you gotta know. If you wanna go watch that one, I will upload that after I make this video. I will upload that video today, so that will be up, and I will post that so you guys can see it. I will make a short out of that, so you guys can watch that on YouTube. And comment down below what you think about Jimmy Butler's trade, and on this video too. But so if you guys know, we are no longer getting Jimmy as my Warriors team. I mentioned that in the beginning. Warriors are not picking Jimmy because the Golden State is not giving up their two pieces to require Jimmy. It's not happening. Now he got suspended for 7 games. He had an interview saying that, and this was in the last video, that he was not happy where he's at right now. There's no excitement whatsoever. There's no excitement, right? Um, we have no clue where Jimmy wants to go, right? We have no clue where he wants to go. Now, there is a little small ideal where he may go, and that's the Phoenix Suns. Now, the Phoenix Suns will have to make some kind of trade, but here's the thing: Bradley Beal is also is also requesting a trade to get out of Phoenix and go somewhere else. Now, if he leaves Phoenix, that's a good space for Jimmy to slide right in, and then boom, perfect spot for Jimmy. Perfect spot. But I want to see if I can pull up the situation with Jimmy being suspended. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. So apparently, bruh, what happened? All right. So apparently, I cannot find where it says that Jimmy is where Jimmy gets suspended, but I guess it's got. So I can't really speak on that because I don't have no information on that. Um, actually, no. If you go watch my last video, I spoke on it in my last video. So if you want to, if you want to hear, go watch the last video on the downfall of Jimmy Butler with my co-host with my uncle. We spoke on that, and we both got our takes on the conversation. So go watch that one. But jeez, bro. Ah, hate when it does this, bro. Here we go. But honestly, I don't know. There's a lot of things that's happening around. Bradley Bill is looking for a trade. They got Daniel Gaffer on the trade block. D'Angelo Russell just got traded. He got traded to the Nets. So he went back to the Nets. Lakers just picked up two defensive players, Dennis Finney Smith Jr. and then it requires somebody else, two really good defensive keys to help LA out. What else? What else? What else happened? I think that's about it, really, except for the rival of OKC and Cavs. OKC just beat Cavs by 20. I said that earlier today. You seen that today? Mitchell had a plus 8 points in that game. I don't know. It's just a lot of trades that's going on in the NBA. It's just like the trade deadline needs to just happen right now. Like it just needs to happen so the trades can just happen immediately. Like I want to see what's gonna happen. Um, I also saw that the Nets are could be a team that if Giannis gets traded from Milwaukee, he could go to Brooklyn and play for the Nets next year if they don't make it to the championship and get another ring. Um, so it's just a lot that's happening right now. Giannis may get traded. Bradley Beal is starting to get traded. Daniel Gafford is definitely getting traded. Jimmy Butler is definitely willing to get traded. He wants to get traded. So and then the whole Warriors with Curry and Steve Kerr situation, like I don't know, bro. It's just so much that's going on in this league, and it's kind of like driving me insane, yo. And then and then the whole situation with John Morant, where he made a point where he says, "I'm not dunking no more." This man dunked on with me, yo. Actually, hold on. Let's talk about the anonymous, outrageous, monstrous dunk by John Morant on Wemby. This man gave Wemby the Jordan dunk. Man said, "Ha!" The legs spread open like this, hand down, ball up like this, but he didn't do that. He was just like this and just boom. He didn't fully dunk it, but he just threw it down. I was like, oh, boom. That's got to be like that is going in history books for the most famous dunk that was never um what they say like hold on what they say because that dunk was hold on they said that dunk was hold on let me go to it. Oh yeah, so they said that dunk will go down in history for the best dunk that didn't count. So yeah, I'm surprised that dunk did not count at all because I would have counted it. So so that dunk will go down in history for the best dunk of all time that didn't count. It's going down in history. I don't think anybody is gonna best that kind of dunk because he dunked on a 7'4" center. He dunked on Victor Wembanyama, who was he's 7'3". Like, and the kid that Memphis drafted, Zach Edey, he's 7'4". Literally, Zach Edey and Wembanyama are technically around the same height. They're around the same height, basically. And he dunked on Wemby. It's insane, yo. It's literally insane. But how you gonna go from not dunking to dunking on Wemby? It it's crazy, man. It really is. Now, I don't think this show is gonna go for 2 hours. It'll probably go for like an hour, cause right now we're 50 minutes in. It's 5:19. I'll probably end around 6. I'll end this at 6. If I had my co-host, it'll definitely go a little longer. 100% it'll go a little longer, but it's just me for right now. So yeah, it's the whole. So we talked about the OKC and Cleveland rival moment. We talked about the Jimmy Butler situation. We talked about the trades that's happening around the NBA. We talked about the status about Curry's um situation in Golden State and Steve Kerr and the organization's problem issue. We talked about John Morant's epic dunk package over Victor Wembanyama that will go down in history as the dunk that didn't count. So that's five things we spoke on in today's video. So hold on, I got some more of my notes, y'all. Don't worry, hold on. I got some more of my notes. Oh wait, yes. Okay. So look, here's here's what I wanted to address too. My bad, y'all. My bad. Cause I was supposed to say this in the beginning of my video, but I wanna give a pray to all the people in Cali and Los Angeles over on the West Coast. A lot of people died in wildfires all over LA. A lot of homes got got broken down. A lot of NBA players lost their homes. It's sad, yo. Like it's insane to see this happen directly in LA. Like one day it was nice and like it was nice, and then the next day fires everywhere. It was a it was a firestorm. I think that's what they said. They said it was a firestorm, and then it just happened everywhere. People died in the fires. Um, JJ Redick lost his home in the fire. A lot of NBA fans lost their stuff, like their jerseys and everything like that. Like they lost their collections and stuff. We saw a small clip of when LA faced the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama and Chris Paul gave them their jerseys to remake JJ Redick's kids jerseys collections because all their collection of jerseys were burnt, were like gone. So it's pretty sad, yo. Like it's insane to see that happen, and I pray that everybody is okay. Hopefully that they can rebuild everything, and then just like that's scary, yo. Like to see everything just demolished, just break down like that, and it happened all in Los Angeles. Like that's I don't know what's going on. Like, and the crazy thing that just happened out of nowhere, and I don't know if you guys seen like the pictures of it, but like the water is like red. The water's red. Like it's like you can see people driving by. You can see like you see like molten rocks coming down the hill. You see everything just burnt to ash, like just burnt down. Everything gone. All the stores, all the houses burnt completely down. The Hollywood sign just burnt down. Everything is gone. So I'm happy that they released some people that did survive. I'm happy that they survived, and the ones that died, rest in peace. The people that didn't make it out. You know, it's a tragic to see people over in LA to witness and deal with that, and then everything just destroyed. So they had to postpone the LA games twice, and then when they decided to bring it back up, they brought it back up, and then they played. So another thing too, I witnessed Vanessa Bryant. She made a Mamba. She made a Mamba Mamba store where she's re-giving every fans or everybody, all the kids, like sneakers, socks, clothes, like t-shirts. That's got like the mama mentality on it, like stuff like that. Like she's just giving it up to the community. Here, let me pull it up for you guys. It says it right here. It says Vanessa Bryant was at a Dodger Stadium giving out Nike Kobe shoes and other necessities to families affected by the LA fires. So you kind of like kind of already know that Vanessa Bryant is willingly giving out like Nike Kobe shoes, like clothes brands, everything. Everybody stopping by, she just handing them out because everybody listen, in the LA fires, everybody lost everything. So so the teams are just handing out jerseys, or Vanessa Bryant is just handing out, like Kobe or Nike Kobe shoes or anything, like hoodies. Like people are working hard to get everything back. So I pray that you know that that the rebuild happens quickly, and hopefully this doesn't happen again, because that was tragic. I was heartbroken. That's sad to see people just die in fires like that. Everything just demolished and gone. So that was supposed to be the first thing I was supposed to say, but I apologize if I didn't say that, and I do pray that this doesn't happen again. I do pray for that. Pray for these people. So yeah. What else? What else is on my list? Um. So okay. So here's the thing too. So I came across Clutch Points. They put out active players climbing the all-time scoring list. This was 2 days ago. So I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna go down the list, and then I'm going to read out the active players that are in the all-time scoring list. So you got Damian Lillard, who is number 38. He's got 21,900. He's got 950. You got Chris Paul at 36, 22,665. You got DeMar DeRozan at 30 with 24,332. I'm sorry, 322. You got Steph Curry at 28. He passed Allen Iverson with 24,402. You got Russell Westbrook at 21 with 25,737. You got James Harden at 15 with 26,681. You got Kevin Durant at number 8 with 29,714. 714. And then you got meanwhile LeBron at the top with 41,301. Man, it's it's still crazy to see LeBron holding holding his own at at his peak of where he's at right now. Right, the man is 40 years old. Man is 40. He's got a crazy resume. I don't know his resume by heart. I'll have to look it up right now. But like it's insane to see where he's at right now. The man's been playing. The man's been playing for 20 years, for 21 plus years. Right, it's incredible. It's incredible. But we all know Father Time is coming. We know that for sure. That Father Time is definitely coming, where he's close to near of his the end of his career. His his second son, Bryce James, just committed to Arizona State University, and he's on his last high school run, and then he's gonna go up to college to play at Arizona State University. While Bronny is in the summer league, doing his best to get better, hopefully get some minutes in the NBA game. Um, what else? Um, what? So what really catches my eye? That's what I want to try to get into. Really, let's see what catches my eye. Oh yeah, this right here. So this was on January. What was it January 11? So this was mad late. So this was, to be honest, I'm bored playing on a five. It just don't. It's just it just don't do enough for me. So right now he's playing the five. He's playing a power forward spot. So it clearly to me that PG is uncomfortable with the position he's at right now. So he's playing the five. So he's basically a power forward, which he's not a power forward. He's a small forward. So I don't know what Nick Nurse is doing with putting him at the five, but I mean, sometimes you're just gonna have to play the five, and then Kelly Oubre is playing the four. But I don't know. I just don't like him being at the five. Is it kind of like it don't fit well. It don't fit well. I think PG needs to be on a team where he's at his own position and he's playing how he wants to play. That's what I'm saying. He needs to come to LA. I'm sorry, no, he needs to come to Golden State. He needs to. He needs to come to the Warriors. He could play his own position because he could literally play. No. Like I mean, he could play the five, but his actual position is the number three spot, small forward. So I don't I don't like how he puts players in a difficult spot with PG being in a difficult spot. So I don't know. But he said he doesn't feel happy with that. We're at 5:33. We are an hour into this episode. Let me see what else can I add. If not, then I'm going to end it. If there's not, then I'm definitely going to end this. Alrighties. Alrighties. Yep. I guess that is it. Yep. All right. So we're gonna end it right here. Let me get that music going. If you hear the music, you know this is the end of today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much. Please do whatever you can to help a brother out with his podcast. I'm trying to grow these numbers out so that I can increase the views, increase the subscribers, increase the likes, so that I can make this logo for my clothing brand that I just want to make so bad for you guys, so you guys can rock it, support us, be a part of the family, and just yeah, man. But like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm definitely going to be making this a priority where I'm going to be doing strictly Wednesdays are strictly recordings on Wednesdays, and I'm going live on Saturdays. Live Saturdays and recordings will be on Wednesdays. I don't have a time for Wednesday. Usually 2:30, but if I do it early, I'll do it early. But just know that recordings will be on Wednesdays. I will make that a priority where I will do that on Wednesdays, and I'll do some Saturdays. I hate not having to do, like, I hate waiting until the weekend where I have to do it, where I have one day doing it. I want to split it up. So I got one day and another day where I do the show. So stay tuned until the next episode. I'm not sure what's coming up for that one. Until I get some kind of news update from the league, I will save that in my notes, and I will wait till Wednesday, and I will speak on it on Wednesday. Let's say 2:30. It's 2:30. But if I start a little early, I will let you guys know I'm starting early with recording, and I will post that following Wednesday. As far as posts, if I'm doing a live video on Saturdays, I will post Sundays. And the clips will be on Mondays. For Wednesdays, I will record and post on that same day, but I won't do the clips till Saturday. We'll do that. I won't do it like the where I won't shorten. I won't make shorts until Saturday, and then Monday will be clips for Saturday's videos. So thank you guys so much for showing some love and support. I will put my Instagram and my Facebook link in the description so you guys can contact me. If you got any questions on how you feel about today's video, or if you got questions on what you want to hear for the next video, let me know. But thank you guys so much, and it's been a pleasure. This is the Basketball Truth and Knowledge. I am your host, Aramis, and we is out. Done there.